Hello? Okay. I didn't even know I'd switched off my mic, so... Good morning, everyone. Hopefully you had a good week, depending on when you were last here with me. If you were here on Tuesday and caught the end of my Devil May Cry stream, I'm glad you guys did that. It's still a bit from the official start of the playthrough, but gonna do some stuff in that while I essentially wait for it to kick it, for it to get a little bit closer to 10 o'clock my time. Excuse me. Something tells me that there's something in this vape in particular, since I just got in, that as much as I like it, I may have some issue with it, because every time I use it, it makes me fairly queasy. I don't know why, but... So, I'm just going to do some grinding, I guess. Oh my lord, excuse me. These things only have 1200 HP if I'm not mistaken, so... Well, I could give Rosa back the other arrows. Because I did do some grinding, as you can tell by the amount of gil I have on hand. I think I might have also done a little bit of exploring. I can't remember. I know I did fly around the world and completely do up the map, because that is a Wayfarer achievement. Or there is a Wayfarer achievement, rather. And that there are some places I can't... Looking at this here, I think there's only one, maybe two places that I can't get to at the moment that should be on the map, and that's just because I'm not far long enough to actually get them to appear on the map. I can't visit them for various reasons. So, but we'll get to those ones when we get to them, because they're all story based, so they're locked. That was the Land of the Mist, which we'll or not Land of Mist, that was the Village of Mist, which we'll return to at a later point. Now, I do know, like, I already knew where to go for the thing, because it doesn't... Okay, I'm trying to think, where would you go next? I know in this one... There's Aga something, which if you have this version and have Sid, that's the only way you're going to figure out where you need to head next. And that essentially relies on you flying around to different places and visiting them, see what they're called. So, but if you didn't have that, you'd be stuck basically going to Fabul and other places, talking to people, and you'd wind up here in, I think this is Mithril? Is what this place is called? I can't remember. Yes, Mithril. You'll end up here, and that until you eventually end up on that island I initially started at. So... And it is... 9:56, so we will officially get this party started. Thank you all for joining me today. Of course, you know my name is Rogue, and we will be continuing on with the adventures of Cecil and his friends in Final Fantasy IV, the 3D remake. So, as I started here, or as I stated a couple times here, I already know where I'm heading next. But you have to go to a town called Agate. Gee, I wonder what's in there. So, here is our next destination. Well, actually, our next destination technically is the underworld, but this is the village of Agart. We are people of dwarven lineage. Looking kind of tall to be dwarves, but okay. The well within this garden has been a symbol of our village since the days of old. Its depth is said to be immeasurable. There is a proverb in our village. It tells us that all of the things we see have darker inverse which we do not, even the world itself. Words are hard. Okay. Our forefathers came from a world which is now closed to us. Their world had its own sun, which they called magma. Not long past, I saw something red disappear into the crater in the northern mountains. And that's the item shop. Dancing girl. The outside world is embroiled in conflict, but aside from the occasional earthquake, life in Argot is quite peaceful. Welcome! And this is a sundries person. He sells these odds and ends. So, and I don't really remember them appearing in the other games, but my grandmother's the oldest person in the village. She knows everything. There can be no day save there cometh night, no light save there be darkness. That's what ancestors used to say, but I don't know who that is or what she meant. Our ancestors came from a great chasm in the northern peaks long, long ago. Time has long since sealed the chasm over, though, and even if it hadn't, you wouldn't be able to reach it unless you could fly. There's an old legend in Agart. It says when the sun's stone is returned to our ancestral home, the way will be reopened. I'm really strong. My grandpa's great-great-grandpa was even stronger. Let's see here. And I've already been in the item shop there. So, how did our forefathers come to live here, you ask? I'll tell you how. Dear me, seem to have forgotten. I just decided, before we get into, I believe his name should be Cheating Way, before we get into his thing, I have decided that I am going to take, not next week, but the week after, and probably the first, I'm going to basically be taking 2 to 3 weeks off here for the holidays after next week. So next Friday will be my last stream until the new year. I'm also hoping to do a couple of things to have to, I don't know if I want to say auction off, but at least to offer up for, acquisition to you guys. Should it be something that, tickles your fancy. So anyway, this Cheating Way. Oh, greetings and salutations, Cecil, if we meet again. I'm really quite ashamed of that whole incident last time. You'll be glad to hear I've cleaned up my act. Now I'm gathering pudding for my new girlfriend. She adores this stuff. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Fextra Life. I appreciate it greatly. Oh my. And actually, if that's the same person that I'm aware of it, I am quite surprised. You've got quite a large channel, so I do appreciate you stopping by. Anyway, and now that I've changed my ways, it's only proper that I change my name. Cheating Way became Pudding Way, the naive. For one reason or another, though, I simply cannot seem to get my hands on any rainbow pudding. Please, is there any chance you'd be willing to track down some rainbow pudding for me? Yes. Truly? Oh, thank you. And... not yet, I see. Sigh. And I happen to know where that's at, so I will... perhaps... not perhaps. I will essentially be grinding for that, unfortunately. And so I will do that off stream, more likely than one. So... we could not survive without the sun's blessings. The same was not true of our distant forebears, though. At least if the stories are to be believed. Once my husband starts gazing through that telescope of his, he often forgets to even feed himself. This is Sir Sorio's observatory, home to the world's only fully functioning telescope. There have been some unsettling changes on the lunar surface as of late, and we are hard at work studying them. I am Sorio, and this is my observatory. From it, I am able to study the moons. Very intriguing, our twin moons. One is utterly devoid of life, but the other shows unmistakable signs of habitation. And in recent months, the moon's surface has begun to turn crimson, almost though it were being stained with blood. I hope with all my heart that this is no omen of events to come, but I must admit, it weighs upon my mind. And so this is a bit clearer of a whatever, I guess, image than what they have in the other versions. So, but what am I doing? Okay, so that's the observatory. I don't think there's very many people left to talk to here. I wonder if I'm so short because of my dwarven blood. I sure wish my ancestors had been ogres instead. I don't think there's any people left to talk to, really, so we will be moving on with the story. Whoop. Nope. Found high potion. However, you cannot carry anymore. Apparently it leaves it there in the other games. I'm pretty sure in all of the other games, yeah, if you find it and you can't carry it, it just poof. So... alrighty, so... now, before I do what needs to be done, if we look into our inventory key items, a stone previously entrusted to King, Magma Stone. This, well, seems for all the world to have no bottom. That's an interesting translation. What's this? It's glowing. Let me see it. That's strange. It's getting warmer. Ouch! Ouch! Youch! What in the world's happening? Well, that's one way to open a door. Okay, I don't think anybody has anything different to say now, but this would be our entrance to the underworld. So we will save, and we'll head down. And right now this is a what do you want to call it, required part of the story, I guess. So they are auto guiding me. Those are the Red Wings. And because after all, you can't see them fighting from a mile away. It seems we weren't fast enough. But who are they fighting? Hold on tight, we've got to break through this line. Come on, Enterprise, I know you're hurting. Just hold on a bit longer for me, girl. Uh-oh. We're falling. Cecil? Rosa? Is everybody alright? Everyone but my poor ship. We won't be able to fly her anymore. Not like this. And I suppose we go by foot from here. Much more interesting version of the song, eh? Such heat, we must find someplace cool to take shelter. Dwarven Castle. Lally-ho! This is the castle of the dwarves. King Goyet rules our halls. Golbez is a dirty, vile human, but I do not think you are dirty, vile humans. You'd best go and present yourself before King Goyet. Okay. Hello, my name's Luca. I lost my dolls. Have you seen them? Lally-ho is a traditional dwarven greeting. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Lally-ho! Lally-ho, glad to see you survived that fall. Dwarven goods are of highly complex make. I wonder if you humans could even understand how to use them. Okay, so that's the bedding. This would be sundries. Oh, look at all these nice items. Welcome. More sundries. Okay. Very important very important room this is. I'm afraid I cannot let you in. No? Dang it, I believe that was actually where I was wanting to go for equipment. Very important room. I'm afraid I can't let you in. No. Yes, very mature, I know. Have you come to speak to King Goyet? Very important room, very important room. Me. Alrighty. Oh ho, so you did survive that crash. My pardons, Your Majesty, but might we ask your name? I am Goyet, King of the Dwarves and ruler of the Underworld. And the Dark Crystals, Your Majesty, are they truly down here? So that is indeed your reason for coming. But you do not seem to be friends of the others, lestwise not judging from their welcome. I must apologize. We came near shooting you out of the sky ourselves. Are the crystals safe? I would that I could say yes, but 2 of the 4 have been captured. We are too late then. This castle's crystal, however, remains secure. Our tank battalion was able to repel the enemy forces. Those tanks we saw battling the airships were yours then. Airships, you call them. The surface world must be home to many wonders. Our tanks have long been unmatched on the battlefield, but even they are hard-pressed to defend against assault from the air. I do not suppose you'd be willing to lend that airship of yours to our defense. She was damaged when we were forced down. She'll need repairs before she'll be able to fly again. I'd be happy to provide you with any materials you might need, and I should be able to patch her up and get her engines humming again, but she wasn't built to take the heat of all that magma. I'll need to fly her back up to the surface and see if I can rig something together. Can't rig together some mithril plating. Best get to work. Sid, no need for teary goodbyes. I'm only going to make a few upgrades. You kids just wait here. I'll be back before you even start to miss me. Sid, be careful. Oh, don't you go falling in love with me too now, Rosa. Sid left the party and took all that money I invested in him. Anyway, Your Majesty, where is the castle's crystal keep? Where it is most secure, in the hidden chamber behind my throne. As long as there is light left in my eyes, our crystal is safe. What is it, Yang? Someone is eavesdropping. What? There's no one here but us. I felt a presence behind that wall. Open the door. Yes, Lolly. This is where some people say it's one of the creepiest monsters in the series. By far, it's one of the creepiest bosses in Final Fantasy XIV. The door is barred shut. Been barred shut. Yip ho ho. What are those? Dolls? Don't tell me they limited the battle down to just 4 dolls. I'm pretty sure there used to... No, that's right. There would have only been 4. I'm pretty sure there's 6, but I'm thinking of the Final Fantasy XIV battle. We are Calcabrina, and these are creepier than the original ones. Adorable dolls, terrible dolls. You are mindless cretins, charging into unknown halls. We'll cut your strings. Lord Golbez will be pleased. Yip ho ho. Okay. I also realized when I was leveling how much more difficult this game is via like trying to level with it being on hard mode like this. So, and since I know his kick will get... Oh no. That's what I thought they were going to do. The dolls are joining together as one. Do I have these? Yes, he does. Alrighty. Counter. Attack. Yeek. And Rosa learned a nice spell while I was leveling. Or maybe she learned that during the last stream. I can't clearly remember, honestly. Creepy ass doll. Anyway. If I had my other person that will return to me here shortly, I feel that things would go better, but unfortunately that person has not yet returned to me. Well, that character, I guess. God, they're strong. Oh, thank Lordy. I don't understand why Kain has MP, honestly, because he doesn't use magic, so... Okay, what can I do? I have Protect, I'm pretty sure. There it is. That was short work. Thanks to you. And Kane, I guess. They beat us. We're through. But now he knows where the crystal is. He'll be here soon to take revenge. Lord Golbez. What? Our paths cross once again. Golbez, I believe we have a score to settle. It's terribly unfortunate that you lacked the boon of Meteor this time around. But first, allow me to tell you my purpose in gathering the crystal. Consider this a prize for your small victory before. There are 8 crystals in total, those of light and darkness combined. Together, they form the key to reactivating the Tower Babel, and thereby the gate to the moon. The moon is said to conceal power that transcends the limit of human comprehension. This crystal is the 7th. Only a single one remains to be taken, and the way will be opened. Much of this, of course, was only plausible because of you. It would not do to let such aid go unrewarded. Take this, my final gift to you. If I'm not mistaken, this is not a winnable fight. What did I have? Cecil. Oh, Cecil's casting shell. Okay. Ha 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 ha. This is all the power you possess? A pity. Binding cold. Your eyes should still be free. Open them and gaze upon true terror. Come forth, my creature of shadow. Black Fang. Farewell, Cecil. Radiant Breath. An Eidolon? My shadow dragon, slain by mere mist. It's alright, you can move now. That voice. Barrier shift. Only problem is she's still low leveled. Bio. That's what I thought. least I got Rosa that time. I don't know what her... Frick. Okay, I'm trying to think how I have to approach this. Okay, I'm gonna have to have Radia bring Rosa back up, and then I will have to hit her alone. God, he's fast. And I have it on, you know, I have it on wait. Like, I don't... I'm pretty much SOL at this rate, because there's no way that I'm going to be able to do anything with him, like, group casting like this. Although I'm trying to think what else I can do. Not much really, I guess. I don't know if I can get him to actually... I don't know if this will actually work on him, but... Well, thankfully that only hit C, so that buys me a chance. No effect, I thought not. Never hurts to try, though, I guess. They really should have fixed it. Yeah, I don't know what they should have fixed, really. Should have fixed something. Rip. That was fire. What? What? Bah! I got greedy wanting to do multiple achievements at once. Oh, she has Libra, doesn't she? Yes, she does. What is his current weakness? Weakness is lightning. Did it? Nope. And doing that shifted it again. I'm not gonna worry about it then. Just gonna wait for... Oh wait, Oh. Oh, I was gonna say... Oh, I finished it already? Nope. What? Come on, Yang. Well, if he barrier shifted, let's see if... Nope, that's still... It's weak against fire. Shows an easier way to get rid of sap, but I'm not gonna be so lucky, am I? There we go. Libra. Pray. Give him a one good smacker there. Lightning again. Which sucks because Yang should be doing some major damage to him because I'm pretty sure those are lightning claws equipped. What was he doing? I don't know. Oh, Libra probably. There we go, finally. This cannot be. So we have our Black Mage back now. And she's here for good. So Kane's level increased to 41. We did it. We defeated him. Rydia, you saved our lives. But what's happened to you? When we were attacked, Leviathan swallowed me and carried me to the land of Eidolons. The land of Eidolons? The Feymarch, the place they call home. I lived among them and befriended them. I can't use white magic anymore, but my summoning and black magic have grown stronger. Time flows differently in the Feymarch, though. So that's why you've grown so much? Cecil? Who is she, Cecil? This is Rydia of the Mist. That child? This is indeed a surprise indeed. But why would you come to save us if it weren't for us, your mother? Don't say another word. The Queen of Eidolons told me this. Wheels of fate, a fate greater than us all are turning now. She told me we must stand against it, and we must stand together. Rydia, thank you. Rydia joined the party. Death will not claim dominion over me. The crystal! Excuse me. Forgive us. Golbez escaped, and with the crystal. There was little any of us could have done to stop that, it seems. But now only one crystal remains. We must guard it with our lives. Where is the final one hidden? In the sealed cave to the southwest. Golbez left in that direction, but have no fear. The entrance is warded, and it cannot be breached without the proper key. So I have a favor to ask you. It is our fault the crystal was taken. If there's anything we can do to be of aid, we will most certainly cooperate. Golbez makes for the sealed cave. This is the opportune moment for us to turn the tables. While he is chasing after the final crystal, you can enter the Tower of Babel and reclaim the other 7. The Tower of Babel? You would have us march into the enemy's own fortress? Yes, while our tanks create a diversion, the enemy's forces will be drawn to our fight. While they are occupied, you will have a chance to slip in and retrieve the crystals. Wait until Golbez returns, and that chance is lost. What do you think about walking willingly into an enemy stronghold? It would be dangerous, to be certain, but to risk nothing is to gain nothing. And King Gaius speaks true. We must act now while Golbez is away, if we are to act at all. Very well. We will do as you ask. Excellent. In the basement of this castle is an entrance to a tunnel that will lead you near the tower. Excuse me. Oh, and I'd almost forgotten. I want you to have this. Obtain Dwarven... draw attacks augment. Please go as soon as you've made ready. I wish you the best of luck. Tanks comprise our main force. Dwarves are not beaten easily. Lolly-ho. Our king showers attention enough on Princess Lusa for he and our late queen both. The Underworld is a lovely place to live once you grow accustomed to it. You're always welcome here if you decide to stay, Lolly. How dare he use my dolls for something like this, or like that? In the basement, okay. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, there's weapons number. Dwarven weapons are heavy as lead. I doubt humans could even lift them. But yeah. You'd be surprised. So the Dwarven axe, flame sword, and the flame lance. Well, obviously the Dwarven axe gets priority because it's such a boon. Although, like, it limits speed and stuff, its attack is more than what you call it. Alrighty. And as you can see, where is she? Rydia now has whip as her primary weapon. So she also comes better equipped than the other characters. So we could do flame shield, flame mail. Oh, look at this, Sage's Mitre, and 2 rune armlets. So I am trying to save it for 100,000 for a thing in the one city we just left, but I was gonna say, oh, but you know, 100,000 gil doesn't come easily, no, but it comes quickly enough at this point, especially when I can find the right monsters that drop a ton of crap. So I guess I didn't have to buy 2 because there's one. I forgot about that. They're also good throwing weapons, but they're expensive to throw. So all's clear in the east, all's clear in the west. All's clear when you ask the best. Anyway, are there a lot of evil folk on the surface? Quite a few. Golbez has withdrawn his fleet. Nothing unusual to report. West Tower, first floor. I think this just loops around back to the inn. Yep. Okay. What is he doing? I'll just hear my husband's awake, that's all. Don't mind me. You're fighting Golbez too? Take this then. Take this treasure then. May it aid you in your battles. What treasure? Bacchus's wine. Oh, this place. High potion. It is a maze of whatever you want to call it here. Ether. Okay, so elixir. Black belt ghee. I like the 2D, I like the Pixel remastered version better, especially since I know the Pixel version already. It's a lot easier to get around. Okay, and I don't remember if there's anything in the East Castle, East Tower rather. So I'll go up and take a look. King Guide has spoken, the treasures are yours to use as you see. So, depending on how the first few steps go, hourglass. That'll determine whether or not I'm able to. Oh, power armament. That's fine. That'll determine on if I can actually. And do I need to restore everybody's? Yes, I do need to rest at the end. So. So I'll go rest at the inn, and then my first battle will pretty much tell me if I'm going to even be capable of doing much of anything right now. Where's this door lead me? Dwarven Castle, first floor. Okay. But after this, I'm actually going to go upstairs and use the bathroom. Check on him, because he's mad at me. And then I will be back. Alrighty. And I want to go this way. No, I don't want to go that way. Which way do I want to Flip and go. Okay, this is... I must be remembering things wrong because this is all whatever from the way I remember it being. Like... Oh, nope, this is... You've given cards permission, then you may pass. Ollie ho! Be safe. Beware, the Tower of Battle has enormous cannons. Cottage. Gee, I wonder if they're trying to tell me something. Monsters of the underworld are strong and fierce. Do not let their cute faces fool you. It's good to know. So. Dwarven base. I am brave, but you are very, very brave. Golbez may not be at the tower, but the strongest of the 4 archfiends who serve him, Rubicant the Oct of Flame. Return to us hale and hearty. We dwarves have a saying, be bold, but if things look grim, run away and be bold another day instead. Fair enough. We will draw the tower's fire with our tanks. Use that chance to sneak inside, Lolly. This urn is brimming with waters of life. Drink your fill. Okay. So I will return momentarily. Okay. And I'm back. He was okay enough, so... Alrighty. Just give me a second here. I am gonna do something real quick. For those of you who happen to play Overwatch, before I forget, Twitch, I don't stream Overwatch, and I'm also not a partner or an affiliate or anything, so I can't, even if I did. They have a thing until the 20th that if you watch one of their approved streamers like J3 or Guru or some of the others in that, for 2 hours you'll get a charm. No, not a charm. I'm pretty sure it's a spray paint for in the game. And then if you do an additional 4 hours, you get a legendary skin for their newest release, Tempo Tank Ramata. So just FYI for those who are aware of it. So or who do play, and that just, you know, everyone's aware of it now. Alrighty, so I want to go up to this way. Now, of course, as you might realize, a lot of these monsters are actually going to be weak against ice. So... and that's why we give Cecil the Goblin Sword. At least I think they're going to be weak against ice, I'm not sure now. But oh, as you also saw with Radia, she has summon now. Or not summon, she's always had summon. There's magic, that's it. She now has additional summons. She's got Shiva, Rama, Ifrit, Titan, and Dragon. The, you know, basic elemental summons for now. She does get others, and there are quite a few you actually have to go out of your way and search for because they're random drops. None of them are exceptionally powerful, but you know, there is an achievement for going through and finding them all, so I will be going through and trying to find them all. I may be overpowered for the regular monsters, but something tells me I'm still going to have a, you know, a huge pain in my backside to do bosses after how much of a hassle Golbez gave me. So, thank you. Felt turtle. There we go. Turtle. Anyway. So, for those of you who may not know or may not be able to, whatever you want to call it here, Radia is permanently part of the party, as is Rosa. And Cecil. So, but that aside, I bring that up because Rosa and Radia are going to be the ones I give Twin Cast to. Anyway, Radia's level 1 up to 31. Rosa's went increased to 39. And so they'll get Twin Cast. Draw attacks, I believe, will go to Cecil, since he's got the counter attack. This kinda gives me a really big, you know, unfair advantage, if you will, against the enemies, because then every time they attack him like they're supposed to, they get smacked back, which wouldn't have it any other way, eh? So. Alrighty. So, and before I forget, on Tuesday when I stream again, we will, since we finished Devil May Cry, I will be streaming an indie game called Battle Chef Brigade. I can't remember where I purchased it through, but I've had it for a while, and I just recently finished it, because it's a lot of talking, side quest stuff, and I found it I can use my controller, so I'll definitely be streaming it here on Tuesdays. And so we'll get to enjoy that. There's also a sequel that they are making, and they are Cecil's level increased to 43. I can't remember what I was going to say, but oh, I do remember Ish now. I should be coming across the front line here. Oh, there it is. I recently got confirmation that a game I backed is going to be getting released via GOG. Finally, I believe I backed it. Wasn't last year, I believe it was the year before that. So I backed it in 2020. I'd have to look, but it is a 16-bit style game. I want to say it's called Chain of Echoes. And so I will be streaming it for you guys if I can figure out how to do it, because I don't know what kind of format the game's in or anything else. And I might actually reach out to the development team and just ask if they have an issue with that. More than likely they shouldn't, you know, because it's free advertising, but just to be respectful of their, since they're an indie group. Yikes. Lots of yikes for all those bikes. Okay, so I don't know about calling it early, but I may have to I may have to go ahead and take some time to figure something out, because yeah, I don't think this is going to go well. This is not going to end well. Killed one of them. What the hell, gang? Okay. Get rid of that gradual petrification. Bomb Crank. Radia's level increased to 32. Like, if it just takes that battle, such a colossal palace, this tower, you must regain the crystals. But if she gets a level that easily from just that, well, no, she had quite a few battles beforehand. As I'm saying, I need to level grind badly. But the fact of the matter remains, I more than likely just need to level grind badly, so that way they can survive encountering 2 of these things, let alone 1. And again, that also depends on how often it casts Scorch, because I don't think it's supposed to be in every turn cast, but I can't be sure, so... Emergency exit. Rip me. Oh. Come on, Radia. There we go. They do this one as a playoff of the Final Fantasy X version of the summon. So, I mean, it was a whatever, you know, it was a good strike against it, I guess, but like, fact of the matter is Radia is very, very, very squishy right now, which is not ideal, honestly, because, you know, I don't want to have her be so squishy. Yes, she's a black mage and blah blah blah, but like, these things shouldn't be able to be in a position where they wipe out my entire party just because they cast that spell or skill or whatever it is. Not so much for that. Holy rip. And the fact that that was with run. Run, damn it, Cecil. I have no idea at all what that is that they use, whether it's a skill or it's a spell or what it is, but obviously it needs nerfed. Kind of joking, not really. So, will I be able to do this? That is a fair question. Because this is... We'll be nice and we'll go with frustrating. Because yes, I know even the other versions that I've played, they can be, those monsters especially, can be very hazardsome with their love to cast Scorch. But I don't know, something doesn't seem... Let me see. Settings, battle speed. Well, let me slow it down, then maybe that will help me out, because I'm pretty well fresh out of ideas on that, so. And since hubby went out to do something, I'm not sure what, and I have stuff I want to do, I'm not going to begrudge him going out, though. Like I said, he's been less than pleased with me for a multitude of reasons, most of which I own up to the fact that, yeah, I'm a bit of an ass. Mostly an ass, whatever. So, okay, this is way too slow. So maybe I should move this up then from 6 to maybe 3, maybe 2, because, yeah, it doesn't need to be this slow. Sooner. There we go. I was gonna say that should finish it off. Radia's level increased to 33. Learned Osmos. Kane's level increased to 42. Rose's level increased to 40. Learn new magic Reflect. Ying's level increased to 44. So yeah, I'm technically speaking, I am overpowered, like moderately so for the area. But the fact that these monsters hit like that still is like, it's not a good sign. There we go, that seems to be a bit better on the speed front. I am really tired. I don't know why. It's like it just hit all of a sudden. Oh, paralyzed it. That's a face only a mother could love. I believe there is some ice armor down, or ice gear in this tower. Why? Because screw you, that's why I'm guessing is their thought process. Tower of Babel, map 13 complete. Level floor 13 map complete and 5 Arctic Winds. We'll just auto battle this one. But I don't know why I get so tired 90% of the time anymore, because there's literally no reason for it, you know? I didn't go to sleep until after midnight, but still, like, I actually slept okay, so it's entirely possible it could be depression and stress related, and I'm out of one of my medications because my work screwed me over. We are supposed to have breaks And mine was so late I had to cut it short because we're short-staffed. No, my department is short-staffed. Your department just doesn't know how to schedule. And yes, I am very mean to... I'm basically in a position where I'm pretty mean to my bosses anymore. Whoops. That is... I think I will give this... No, I'll just give this to... Yeah, because it increases his defense, thankfully, so... Nice, Rosa. Thank you so much. I think... I don't know if it's still actually in this game, but I believe Radia's best weapon in the other versions was a weapon just called Chain. So essentially it was a chain whip. And if I'm not mistaken, in the original versions that was her best weapon. She could equip staves and that still that boosted her HP, or not her HP, her magic a bit, but it was a question of, do you want the weapon that has a chance of, does something extra when it's used? I can't remember. Maybe it's just paralyzed. It was a question of what do you want? Like, do you want to, use the wands that you get late, because you get some very powerful wands, rods, whatever they are, later in the game. Like, do you want to be able to use them as the items for the power that they possess, or do you want to have Radia equipped it? Because in this game you can't, I'm pretty sure in the other ones you can't use your equipped items or equipment as items, at least not your weapons. In a couple of the other games you can do that. I know in Final Fantasy VI you can do that, but you run the risk of the items breaking. So that's one of those catch-22s. I usually never use the item as, for its cast, but it's an option. So Radia's level increased to 34. I believe this is where we start getting into the different branches of where do you head. Yes. Okay. Tower of Babel, 12 complete, 3 more Arctic Winds. One, two, three, four. Tell me that you love me. Sleepless long nights, that is what my youth was for. Old teenage hopes around at your door. I don't know the rest of the words to this song. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, what's through here? Item, okay. Probably a monster. Yep, ice lands with an enemy ambush. Oh no, this thing. Scanning for intruders. This thing is a pain in the butt because it summons a manticore type creature, and it's quite a pain in the butt. Thankfully, the sentry turret, or whatever you want to call it there, does not have a vast amount of HP. Looks like the only monster I really have to worry about thus far in this dungeon is the fire ones, the fire cat things. And so see, the ice lance is a lot lower, but why? Anyway, but it will should give me an edge over most of the monsters, so we'll give it to him for now and we'll see how it goes, because I can always change it back. Boom, 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 boom. Anyhow, Um, I should probably give the twin casts to Radia and Rosa, so that way they have them. But at the same time, twin cast is one of those things that it's... Rosa's level increased to 41. It's one of those things that it's going to be difficult because I rely heavily on Rosa's white magic. And I'm not sure how much... I think it's 30 MP. If anybody remembers, please feel free to tell me. But it takes a small chunk of MP to do twin cast, even though the spells are really powerful. So I can either do Radia and Rosa, or I could do Radia and someone else. Because I know who the someone else could be. And so I gotta think about it. I might actually just look it up too, just to have that piece of clarity as to, you know, basically, will I be doing the right thing giving it to Radia and Rosa? Or should I be better off giving it to Radia and this other person? Or who knows, maybe I'm supposed to give it to Kain and another person. Because technically speaking, twin cast, even though it takes MP, it is not a magic attack. So he very well could wield it, I think. So see, even though I dropped his attack down, he is attacking pretty decently with the Ice Lance. And that, but of course, you know, these creatures aren't weak against ice, so I'm just something in my bones. My bones tell me that there's monsters in this cage, in this chest. The Ice Brand with an enemy ambush. There we go. Radia made this battle just a whole lot easier. Kain's level increased to 43. And so the Ice Brand is a weapon for Cecil. He's got the fire gear on though. Oh, it only has eyes. Never mind. I'm thinking of something completely different. I'm thinking of the Ice Mail stuff, so, or the Ice Brand stuff. So, which I should probably give to Kain, because for whatever reason he don't seem to have his crap together enough to withstand very many attacks. Alright, what's through this door? Next floor. Oh, I think these are weak against fire. Oh, no, they're weak against ice. That's sad, I only killed one. Now, they have high physical defense, that's why damage is not very good against them. Radia's level increased to 35. Phoenix down. Let's not say we did at the moment. Cat claws. Agency. I knew there was another weapon for him around here somewhere. Okay, that is optimized then. Because I hit the optimize button and it went meh, meh, meh. Anyway. Oh no. This thing hatches a Lima-like creature, if I'm not mistaken. Excuse me. Cruel irony here. Very cruel. Oh, nope, I'm thinking of a later version of that monster then. Okay. Okay then. Anyway. Oh man. I will look up the augment strategies because Mithril Shield. Yang's level increased to 45 because I need to figure that out because it's a situation where they're too powerful for me not to use, unlike a lot of other games where there's powerful stuff and no reason to use it. Obtain White Fang for map completion. Okay, so I guess I'll go down and start on the right side. Because also I think to do the thing for Cheating Way, or whatever he changed his name to, Pudding Way, I guess. I believe I need the draw attack counter combo for Cecil, so. Well, this should be fun. That's a Flame Captain, I believe it's called. Guess I should turn off the auto battle because I'm gonna push my luck and then I'm gonna be screwed. Well, silenced, so. It amazes me that she's casting a level 2 spell, Rose is casting a level 3 spell, but they both have the exact same charge time. Bomb Fragment. Killer Bow. I think Merdia can still use a bow, or she could equip the bow. But the chain is, you know, the whips are usually her better weapon, so. It's going to be a pain in the butt to res her now. You know that? Okay, now it shouldn't be too difficult or too painful of a process. Oh, come on, Rosa. So, Cecil level increased to 45. Okay, so I'm thinking this is what I'm gonna do. When I get to the save point in here, because it's a dungeon, there is going to be a save point. When I get there, we will call it for the day, and I'm gonna go take a nap. And then that aside, I'll see if I'm gonna do anything else I wanted to do today. I very well. Excuse me, may try. That's not a, you know, it's one of those things. If I don't do it today, with the exception of the bank, I can still do it tomorrow. Tomorrow I have to work earlier, yeah, but, you know, I have just a good chance of getting things done tomorrow. So, I'll have to wait and see what I wind up being able to do, considering the state I'm in. So, Vidia's level has increased to 36. Hit the right button and wake up. Ah. Alrighty. So what time is it? My back. Okay, it is 11:30. Excuse me, holy rip. So even though it's only 11:30, I am going to call it. Just because I am, like you can see, I am tired. No specific reason why, or no justifiable cause as to why, in my opinion. Nope, nobody's in the area, in that gray area where they won't have all their stuff restored. So, excuse me. Okay, so quit the game. And I would like to thank you guys for joining me today. I know, like I said, I'm cutting it short by about half an hour, but I'm just... one thing I'm going to say is I'm just getting old, I guess. Because I woke up at around 6 o'clock. Why will you not turn off, you stupid controller? And I've been up since. And yeah, so I'm going to see if I can get some rest. That is a big if, due to the fact that I will, you know, basically be here with you guys, and I'll be in to the point where I can just doze off. But as soon as I go upstairs and lay down in my bed, I'm wide awake. So don't know. But anyway, thank you guys again for joining me tonight. Today, next Tuesday will be Battle Chef Brigade. Next Friday, between now and then, hopefully, I will get some time to level up everyone in Final Fantasy IV. And then that will be my last stream until the new year. I'm pretty sure of it. Let me double check this one more time. Yes, the 16th will be my last stream until, we'll say, the 10th of January. So I'm taking just shy of a month off. Just over a month. Yeah, no, just shy of a month off. Never mind. I'm thinking today's, I don't even know what I'm thinking. So, alrighty. You guys stay safe and take care out there. I will